Alright, so I am back after maybe a week or so. I'm back. And as you can probably hear, my voice is still kinda gone, which I should probably just let rest, but I would much rather, play this game. So, I just wanted to let you know that I'm back. I'm going to be creating again for you guys, which, oh my god, you guys are killing it. You guys are absolutely killing it, and I cannot thank you enough. Like, 1 second, which episode is it? Episode 4 of my Amorous playthrough has 98 views. That means it's been watched nearly 100 times. Total views are 360, and oh my lord, you do not understand how happy that makes me. I mean, sure, it's not a substantial number. It's not something great, it's not something fantastic, it's not something amazing. But still, for me, that is beyond fantastic. That makes me so ecstatic that you guys love the series so much. So I will be playing more of it. And I am going to finish this game. I'm going to beat it 100% through. I'm going to go through every story. And I hope to God that you love this series so as much as you have so far. So, without further ado, we are getting back into Amorous. And let's just enjoy this game. Alright. Welcome back to Amorous. Alright, I think we'll start here. I don't know where we are. Oh, right. Contact Remy. Call. Hopefully Remy is free today. Okay. Ring, ring, click. Samuel, hey. I was hoping you'd call back soon. Hey, Remy. Oh, okay, we already read this part. Sorry if I'm skipping all this. If you want to see this part, then watch the last video. Alright, then we met this guy. Sorry for my cough. Rack the hyena. You're only as old as you feel. She likes them younger, I like them older. It works out. I guess not really anyone's business but our own, though. Ours, though. It's sort of a touchy subject, if you don't mind. I'd rather not make a joke about it at Remy's expense. Fine. Cool your jets. I didn't mean anything by it, just unusual is all. You're cute, being all haughty, but it's all good. Rack winked at me as he passed me an apron to put on over my outfit. Was he hitting on me? Okay, we already said this. I'm sorry if my voice starts going again. I need to talk. I need to work through this. So, I know the situation is slightly unusual. I hope that doesn't bother you. Remy is a good friend, so I guess I worry a little. But no, sorry if I was giving you a hard time. I'm not sure if you know much about Remy's exes, but I guess I'm surprised. The last few have been a little rough around the edges. You seem nice. Guess we'll see, but you're on the right track. You've not shown me 30 pictures of your car or adjusted yourself in front of me yet. Oh, so maybe you can help me out with this last thing. Remy didn't say where she'd met you. It wasn't at the Amorous club, right? Playing hardball, huh? That's fine. I'm sure Remy will tell me when she's ready. There isn't much to tell, but yeah. One of you will crack eventually. I'm patient. About what? With who? Saved by the babe, Samuel. Can I talk to you for a minute, Remy? But, okay. We'll be back in a minute. Don't go running off. Oh God, no. Rex said you were a little rough around the edges. But in the end, you apparently said the right thing. Okay. Phew. You know, it was a bit freaky getting quizzed by your friend with you gone. I'm glad I didn't mess up. You did fine, Samuel. I'm sorry I wasn't there when you got in, but I knew you'd do great. As a heads up, Rack was asking about how we met. I wasn't exactly sure what to say, but you might want to smooth that out before the next time we're hanging out. Yeah, I might have promised to stop going to Amorous at one point, so I'll have some explaining to do. Anyway, I'm glad things went well. I need to start the class now, but I'll be back after. Good luck. I found my place at one of the empty cooking stations, ready to listen to Remy's instructions. Alright class, listen up. Okay everyone, we're going to be discussing the best way to make traditional rag à la bolognese, which is the fancy way to say a traditional pasta sauce from Bologna in Italy, or Bologna, however you want to say that. Now there's many different versions of this dish, and we've only got so many practice ingredients here, but I'll talk you through the variations when we come to them. The key ingredients, besides the herbs of course, are the combination of tomatoes, ground beef, onions, and carrots. Carrots? Do you typically put carrots in spaghetti sauce? And yes, I know, bunny and carrots, it's just how this recipe is. I didn't make that joke and I wasn't gonna make that joke, but that joke was there. I'll be going around giving some tips as we go through, but for the most part, you're going to be on your own here. This is a pretty simple recipe and you're likely to have made something like it before. First off, like so many recipes, we want to soften up the onion and garlic. You should have these portioned out for you. At home, I like to use a mix of yellow and red onions, personally, about one medium-sized, one of each, and a few extra ground cloves. We've got just a large white onion here for today. We only have so many ingredients in the budget, of course, but you can adjust these tastes at home. Something I wanted to touch on was this game's grammar. It's awful. The game could use so much work in the writing, but the story itself is pretty good. The story is good, but the English and the grammar could just use a little bit more work. The way she took charge of the lesson was adorable. Remy seemed to light up when she was talking about cooking, a passion that she seemed a little too shy to share with just anyone outside of the kitchen. Remember to heat the oil first, but to a low heat when making this at home. A trick I learned from Indian cooking is that the slower you cook the onions, the better they taste. Period right there. I personally like a finely chopped garlic and strips of onion about 1/8 of an inch by an inch. Typically, we'd also add in a few spices at this point too, to bring out the flavors when heating the onions. And garlic, allspice, pepper, cinnamon, and cloves. You would add bay leaves at this stage too. We don't have those with us today at your station. We'll be making a basic version here. It made sense that she was giving the variations for the other students, and some of them were pulling out the extras they had brought with them. I'd have to make do with what they had here. When the onions are starting to brown, that's when we'll be turning up the heat and adding in the ground beef, trying not to break it up too much as it cooks so it keeps some of its consistency. It's common in Europe to add a beef bouillon cube or Worcestershire sauce, and at this point infuse the meat. You can even use honey, bourbon, or wine like you do in a chili. Please forgive me for stumbling over Worcestershire. Or Worcestershire sauce. I can't speak today. When the meat is browned, we'll be adding in a couple of grated carrots. One second, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. That's before the tomato sauce. That's before the tomato sauce, so the carrot juices can mix with the core flavors and reduce down a little without compromising tomato flavor. The tradition of adding carrots is often cut out of a simple rag, but it makes a good pairing to beef, especially with the addition of cinnamon and citrus elements. It also pairs great with the spice combination in a cottage pie, and it brings a good color profile to most dishes. What is a cottage pie? It was honestly great to see her so animated in her element. She lit up in a way that was a little distracting in comparison to the shy girl hiding by the railings at Amorous. She bounced cutely on her heels as she recited the recipe from memory. After the carrots are heated through and the juices are coming together, we'll be adding in our tomatoes. Typically, you want to use a large can of chopped tomatoes for about a pound or so of beef, depending on the water and fat content. You'll also want to add in a small can of tomato puree, or You can chop up your own tomatoes too, which gives a more rustic mouthfeel, though a smoother sauce requires peeling your tomatoes first. If you can manage it at home, I always recommend keeping your tomatoes by the window in a fruit bowl. Even a ripe tomato is still maturing in flavor, and the extra sun exposure adds to the taste. You want to bring the sauce to temperature and give it time to soften up the meat a little and mix in with the oils from our other ingredients. You're looking at about a 20-minute slow simmer, the first half with the lid on. I've known traditional recipes to reduce a higher water content sauce for hours, and you'd need more time for fresh cut raw tomatoes. Remy was moving a little fast for me. I wasn't exactly a stranger to the kitchen, but I wished I'd brought a notepad to be taking notes. Onions first, meat, simple enough. Early on in this process, we'd be adding in any dried herbs. A typical Italian mix will work fine. If you don't know that's 3 parts oregano to every 2 parts thyme and marjoram, and every 1 part basil, rosemary, and sage. If you're mixing them from all dried ingredients, you can take that as a teaspoon guide, though personally, I like to use a little less sage and rosemary. For today, we'll be using fresh herbs, which you add in later when this sauce is almost done. Oh my god, keep an eye on the sauce. You don't want it to get too thick and stick. We've got fresh basil, thyme, and oregano here. The portions should be measured out for you, but you want a similar balance to what I said before. Oh good lord! I hope I don't have to remember that. Remember that large-leaved herbs need to be chopped lightly so you don't lose the flavor to the chopping board. Small woodier herbs like thyme and rosemary can be chopped finer and keep their flavor. If you can get a lemon thyme plant from your local nursery, I find the flavor a good addition here. We'll be adding in the fresh herbs with 5 minutes to go on the sauce, and you would typically keep a few basil and oregano leaves for garnish with a freshly grated Parmesan. There are variants of the sauce I mentioned earlier that I would strongly consider if you have the ingredients to hand. I find the sauce improved by 2 sticks of cinnamon put in at the onion phase and some seasoning mixed in at the beef stage like Worcestershire sauce, or even a small amount of extra puree to help bind the spices to the meat. When you add in the dry herbs, I also usually squeeze in the juice of half a lemon. The citrus working very well with the oregano, something we covered the other week in Greek cooking. Oh my god. Greek cooking, Indian influences. Remy seems to really know her stuff. A more traditional bolognese would also use cream near the end, about half a cup, and cubed bacon or pancetta with the rest of the meat. Ooh, pancetta, I love pancetta. You can use milk for a lighter sauce or condensed cream of tomato and some. It's also worth noting that the most traditional sauce from this region would be paired with pasta shells or tagliatelle, not spaghetti. Don't know how to say that. In a home setting, many recipes recommend to use about half a cup of Marsala wine, though personally I think any more than the splash into the meat when it's cooking overpowers the tomato and carrot profile. Also, they certainly wouldn't let us budget in bottles of wine for the night course. And that's everything you need to know for now. I'll be hovering around, but we're looking at a pretty easy recipe today. Keep an eye on your pans. We won't be chopping any meat today, so we can work off one chopping board. But let's remember our hygiene lessons, especially with the ground beef. Oh my god, I hope I don't have to remember all of that. I don't even remember half of what I said. Whew. Okay, here goes nothing then. Oh god, we're cooking! Oh god, we're cooking. I don't know what to do. Alright, what's up? What do I do? I wasn't paying attention. Oh no. Onions. I'm assuming that's meat. Tomatoes, carrots, herbs, onions. Alright, so you got onions. And then carrots. I don't know what I'm doing. Tomatoes. Meat. And then herbs. Did I do it? Oh my lord. Let's see how my new favorite student did. No, don't look. Don't look. I made radioactive worms. Oh god. I know we didn't have all the extra ingredients you mentioned, but I did my best. No! Remy inspected the plate inquisitively, seeming to be running down a mental checklist. Her nose crinkled and barely contained disgust as she poked through the ruin of the dish. I did my best, Remy. I guess I'm not used to this kitchen, and the recipe was new for me. Yeah, for your first time cooking here, I wasn't sure what to expect. I guess I should have kept a closer eye on you. Sorry, Samuel. She looked a little hurt. No! Can I do that over? Can I please do that over? It wasn't your instructions, Remy. I'm just not amazing at this kind of stuff, I guess. I choked up. Okay, fair enough. I'm still glad I could come out and see you at your work. I'd rather try and fail than miss out on seeing you. Aw. And it was good to meet your friend, too. I guess you're right. It's the thought that counts. Either way, you were pretty amazing back there. What? Nah. You were. You really came alive when you were instructing everyone. It was really good to see. You were so shy back at Amorous. I guess. I just love the whole process, you know? Teaching people to make stuff that they can use to make their families happy. Sharing what I've learned. I understand completely. And you know I look forward to watching you cook yourself. A romantic meal, just the two of us. You know, you're pretty much amazing, Samuel. I love that you get it. Yay! Oh my god, yes! I love you. I'm glad we get on so well. Oh, what do I say? 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 Do we come on strong? Oh, I love you. I'm glad we get on so well. You know, I've been enjoying every minute, Remy. I'm glad we've got to spend this time together. She embraces me tenderly, and we shared another kiss. Oh my god, this game is adorable when it's not being a dick to my character. I've got to file some paperwork and get this place all tidied away before our staff meeting. Text me later? You bet, Remy. I had a great time today, hon. I'll see you again soon, I hope. Oh my god. We parted at the door and I headed home in the cool evening air. I knew Kobe would still be up for a while. If I was going to wait up to text Remy, I'd be able to chill out with him a while. Sorry for my coughing again. Like I said, my voice is still kind of gone. Hopefully in the next day or two my voice comes back fully, so I can get back to making these videos for you. Alright. It was getting a little late when I got home and changed into some PJs, but Kobe had a movie on downstairs. I could wait up with him. Wait up and text Remy when she's finished. Message Remy tomorrow and get some rest for now. Oh wait. Let's see if Kobe's movie is any good then. The film was on one of those B movie action films. The type that were half muscular, oiled up guys and have guns and explosions. Okay, Hilo Kobe gets pants on. So, the date with Remy went well? Yeah, I think so. What about you? Anyone interesting over today? Or are your shorts in the wash again for another reason? I can't just want to hang out in my underwear watching action movies. Both of us know that you don't mean that in a butch or manly way. I guess. You caught me. The movie finished and Kobe started up a new game of Dungeon Gates whilst I watched from my spot under a blanket on the couch. It was nice to chill out with him, but I had to admit that Remy was on my mind. Bling! Someone's popular. Crap, boss rush. Hey, hon, you still up? Yep, I wasn't sure when you finished. Have a good night? Yeah, it was an okay meeting. Just wanted to say thank you for coming again. It's no problem, Remy. I had fun tonight. Hopefully I'll see you soon. You bet. And a proper date too. Great. I look forward to it. For now, I'll have to wish you sweet dreams, Samuel. Dream of me. Loves. Oh my god, they're adorable. Well, that's me done for the night, Cobes. I'm drained. Okay. Can't all have bunny girls wearing us out, I guess. Night. Alright. I am going to leave this episode here with saving. Alright, video saved, game saved, and all of you who enjoyed this game despite my strained voice, please leave a like on the video and leave a comment down below on whether or not you want to see more, because damn it, I am going to record more of this. You guys are absolutely loving the series, and that means everything to me. So, if you like this video, leave a like on the video. Comment down below on whether you want to see more. Comment down below on games you want me to play, and I will definitely play them. Hopefully my voice returns soon, so I can get back to making the content that you want to see. And that'll be it for me today, and I will see all of you guys tomorrow in the next video. 1 second. My computer stopped working. There we go. Okay, I will see all you guys tomorrow in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.